man. Mean it.
So welcome to day 8 of the adventure, and from Los Angeles we headed to San Francisco for the night to check out the Supercross and a bike show. And that was the crew. That was Jack and Joe Pro in the car as we headed out to the airport at Burbank. We made our way into the plane. There's Barry, there's Joe, he's a classic. And I couldn't believe it, as soon as we hit the air, the most amazing view of LA, but snow on the mountain, so you can tell how cold it's been lately. It was amazing, but it was time to catch up for a quick chat with Joe.
Yeah, man, I love stories. So the story of Joe Pro, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Woburn, Massachusetts. Probably 11 miles north of Boston. And I was born in Reno, Nevada. My dad was in the Air Force. And then we moved. I was about 8 months old. We moved to Woburn, Mass. And I've been there 54 years now.
Okay, you told me a few times though, but for the sake of the web show, how did you run into Barry? How did it all come about?
Well, we have a group of motorcycle guys, not a gang or anything. It's just a group of mostly business guys. And I bumped into him years ago. I've known Barry probably about 16, 17 years now. And I used to come out with a guy named Gene Shakov, who that movie Shampoo was based on.
Yeah.
And Gene got a little bit older, and then Barry and I started hooked up. And he says that when you come out to LA for there's a big love ride out there called that Jay Leno does for handicapped kids. So when I come out, Barry said, "Stay with me." I says, "Oh, great, thanks, Barry." So we got the hook up, and then in 1994, I had a cancerous brain tumor, and Barry called me out, and he says, "Hey, when you're feeling better, come on out, and we'll do a little traveling together." So we went all over the United States on a couple of different buses. And then we started hitting Europe, Italy, Spain, Amsterdam, Holland, and then lately we just come back like 4 months ago. In 2007, we were in Brazil, Argentina, and Chile.
Some fun adventures, right?
Oh, unbelievable! With Barry, it never stops. It's just balls to the wall all the time with him. Go, 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 and just fun, laughing all the time. So he's a great guy, and like I said, he's always helped me out, because right now I'm on disability because, like I said, I had that brain tumor. So Barry's been great, always helping me out, just a super nice guy.
Yeah.
Have you slept with Barry?
Yes, I have. I've checked his oil 3 or 4 times.
Man, if you don't mind me asking, Joe, like when you got sick, when did you find that out? When did you find out you were sick?
I found that out in 1994. Excuse me. What happened was it was waking me up out of bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, and my eyes would be pouring water. The top of my head felt it was going to explode. So I knew there was something wrong, but I had almost 20 years with perfect attendance at Polaroid, and I said I got to keep that attendance. So I would go to work with a towel on my head, and my eyes would be pouring water. And when I'd get to eat breakfast with my friends, and they'd say, "Joe, you're not yourself. What's the matter?" I goes, "I got this wicked headache." So it was weird because I'd have a couple of eggs, a bagel, and a coffee. An hour later, the headache went away, and I'd work all day, no problem. I'd get done work at 3:34, go to the gym, work out, go home, take a shower, no problem, go to bed. Bing, 4 o'clock in the morning, get up again, eyes pouring water, the top of my head felt like it was going to explode. It did that for 2 weeks. Then finally, I went in, had an MRI, and they called me back that afternoon and said, "Joe, we get bad news. You have a cancerous brain tumor." It was the size of a large hot dog. So I went in the following night. They ran MRIs, all kinds of stuff. And then the following Friday, I went in for 12-hour brain surgery. And then about 3 weeks later, I had radiation, chemo, and it really, really, really beat me up. I went in weighing about 216 pounds. I, bodybuilding, powerlifted for years. And after the surgery, the radiation, the chemo, after that I weighed 139. So it really, really beat me up bad. And it took a good, I would say, no exaggeration, good three and a half years to really start feeling better. And that's when I started coming out, meeting Barry. I hooked up with Barry, and we started traveling. Just, hooking up with somebody like it's always fun. It makes your adventure a lot better, you know what I mean? It really did.
Yeah, it's an inspiring story. He's such a cool guy, and we landed in Oakland, jumped in Jack's truck, and made our way to San Jose to check out Arlen Ness, the big bike show that they have there, and so many amazing bikes. on display. I mean, I can't even ride. I just want to, just looking at these things. They're just incredible, so beautiful and so creative, and a great vibe there as well. But so much to see and do at the show. And there's the man himself, Arlen Ness, the legend. And Barry bought him a present from LA. It's a classic. Check this out. Just had to unwrap it. Then once it was done, Barry presented it to him.
Arlen, you can just get a quick shot with this butter. There you go. See, no, that's going to help your game, Arlen. I mean,
oh my God!
That's for Arlen. Go ahead. Look, get a picture of Arlen in the club. That's it. Carbon Kevlar head on that. And look at that. Be prepared to take 8 or 10 strokes off your game, my friend.
Yeah, so I'm sure that Arlen will get plenty of laughs with that one. It looks like a good putter, but we continue to check out some of these amazing bikes that were on display. Incredible originality and genius in creating these things. It's just amazing to watch. But when we left the venue at the end of this kind of sort of day for us, we walked outside and saw this protest march happening, and this is absolutely hilarious. They were protesting about the better work rates and stuff, and Joe just walked off and decided to join the action by himself.
Right in front. I love that.
Yeah, Joey is the best, and we made our way from San Jose to San Francisco to have dinner with Martha and Marcel. There they are there, though it's a bit dark. We have to thank those ladies for dinner before we hit the park for the real stuff. So an awesome night in San Francisco to watch the Supercross, and these guys are just incredible athletes, just so talented to be able to throw that bike around like that. And great news for the Aussies too, because the one and only Chad Reed was out the front again and just kicking butt. So rock on to the Aussies, and here's a bit of Chad.
The ladies and gentlemen of San Francisco, what a great race in the lights class and what a great race in the Supercross class. All of us want to say a safe trip home. Drive slowly on the wet road. Have a safe ride tonight. The checkered flag is about to come out for the San Manuel Band of Michigan Yamaha. Rider number 22 on the L&M back. Hearts Unlimited. Score. Chad Reed. That puts him with an incredible point lead, but holding his own there, Jeffrey Wyndham will hold on to the number 2 spot.
So another awesome result for the Aussie in Chad Reed, and while he talked to the media and to all the fans there in San Francisco, we sort of made our plans for the rest of the night, which included a few drinks at a cool bar across the road, and the people sort of filing out of the stadium. There's Barry and Joe, and I jumped in the car with the girls.
Kidnapped Andrew. We're taking him. We're kidnapping them. Help! Help!
Wait.